welcome back to my channel. We are here with another taste test for you guys, and we kind of tried to change this up a little bit, and we're sitting now, and I hope this is actually a little bit better and we can zoom you in a little closer. If you've seen our last ones, you know what I'm talking about.
It feels more intimate.
It feels a little bit closer.
More intimate. Like I feel like it's a dinner party because now I'm sitting and I'm not being obtrusive.
Right.
By standing while you're sitting.
Right.
Unless you're standing and watching, which I'm not too sure why, because you should be relaxing. This is what YouTube's all about.
Anyway, today we are going to do another taste test for you guys, and we actually are going to do some really popular ones that we're excited about because, I know, we've had this numerous times, but we really haven't had much competition come to that. Well, now we do. And so it is time to put it to the test. So if you want to see more videos like this, please do give it a thumbs up. Be sure you're subscribed. We'd love to have you come along and do these taste tests with us. Leave in the comments any suggestions of comparisons you want. All that. So today we're going to be doing the Beyond Meat burgers up against the Light Life, I'm going to say Beyond Meat burgers, but it's not, the Light Life burger patty. Honestly, guys, they look identical. They really do. I've heard a few comments on the new Light Life ones from just some of you guys that have tried them, but we have not.
Yeah.
We haven't tried it.
No, and I actually like the Lifelike products that I have tried.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited.
Yeah. What I thought we could do too is I actually have my griddle pan going here. It's hot and we're kind of dying. But I thought we could literally cook these all at the same time, and we can kind of talk to you guys about like some of the facts, pros and cons on at least these ones for sure. Because, you know, now that we've had them many times, we can kind of give you our feedback, and there is some pros and cons to it, I would say.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to give it a true taste test against this guy right here.
Give her a whirl.
But if that, of course, just wasn't enough, we wanted to go ahead and also do the Beyond Meat sausages against the Light Life sausage. Again, they look identical.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that like more companies are coming out with this kind of thing now too, you know? Yeah, we're gonna put it all to the test. We're gonna do the sausages over here on the grill side, and we're gonna do the Beyond Meat burger and the Light Life one on the flat side here. And let's just do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, quick question though.
Yeah?
Are these gluten-free?
I think so.
Are they?
No soy, no gluten in the Beyond Meat ones.
Light Life is gluten-free too.
They are?
Yeah.
All right.
It says it on big on the back, and no GMO, no soy, no
Perfect.
Kind of cool.
So let's start with the burgers. This again is the Beyond one. They look again pretty much identical.
Let's do the raw smell.
Yeah,
test.
and that is, I'm going to go into our first con I can say about the Beyond Meat ones. I actually heard that one doesn't have as much of a smell.
It's not as much. It's
Let me see.
still the same smell, but it's not as pungent.
Yeah, it's still the same to me.
Those ones just are pungent.
So first con I will tell you is, you know how most foods, if they smell good, they taste good. If they smell bad, they taste bad. It kind of is just the rule of thumb. This is not one of those products.
No.
Like, it smells terrible. It smells like cat food. Oh, this one's definitely stronger.
Yeah.
It's a lot stronger. I don't know what it is, guys, and everyone, even especially those that are not vegan that have tried them, like the smell, they're just like, what are you talking about? Like, what is this? And I get it, but when they cook up, and even when they are cooking, they don't smell great too, but when they cook up, they're really good. So you get 2 in a package here.
Yeah.
And again, they really do like look pretty much identical. This is also found in certain grocery stores have them in the frozen section. Some have them in the refrigerated section. Some have them in literally with the meat. Yeah. Some have them with the vegan products. So you're going to kind of have to like rummage around. I'll kind of go over some of the places I have seen each of these.
Let's do it.
Here we go. This again is I'm going to put it closer to me, the Beyond Meat one. All right, so we're just going to get those going. Again, they look identical. I'm going to hand you that. All right, so Nate's going to actually get out some of the sausages real quick, and I'm just going to start to talk about these a little bit. But the Beyond Meat one, let me just go over the macros for those of you that don't know and do care. They are 250 calories for the Beyond Meat one, 270, 17 grams of fat, 18 grams of fat in the Beyond Meat, 17 was in the Light Life one, and carbs is 10. Well, that's interesting. The carbs is actually 10 in the Light Life one, and the carbs in the Beyond Meat one is 3. And actually 2 from fiber, so it's like 1. 2 fiber in the Light Life ones, but not bad, but is a little bit different there. And then 20 grams of protein in each. I would say overall, they're pretty comparable. I will tell you, sausages in general have never really been my jam. I have not tried the Beyond sausages or the Light Life ones, and Nate has the Beyond before many times, and you like them. Okay, which one's which?
This is the Life. No, this is Beyond Meat.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Beyond Meat? He doesn't know.
Wait. Yes, that one's the Beyond Meat.
Go and put it in front.
This one's the Life Light.
Okay.
So the only way that you can tell is the Life Light is actually a shade like lighter or more brownish red. The other one's more darker.
Okay. I think one of the biggest complaints I can say though about like the Beyond burgers in general, I'm just gonna call them that. That's what I'm used to, right? They're high in fat. They're very high in fat, and I mean really about 30% almost of your like daily value, depending on like kind of, you know, if you go off of that at all.
Right.
I think if you are someone that like, listen, if you do like keto right now, which is super popular right now, I think that this could be actually really, really good for you. I think also it's kind of hard to say, oh, they're high in fat. That's kind of a relative term. Like, to who? High in fat to who? You know, some people eat super low, some people eat really high.
Well, I'm sure they're not high in fat compared to true, like, beef.
Right.
So they're low fat.
Yeah. Or probably at least comparable, right?
So.
But I will say, in the past, when I have had these, there have been times where I kind of got a stomachache after. And I think it is from the fat.
I think it's the oil.
I think so.
I think a lot of the fat comes from a lot of those vegetable style oils or some sort of whatever oil is in these.
I think it's like a canola oil.
I mean sunflower and these other ones. There's like sunflower, coconut. You know, all this other stuff. And I think that just high oil, we don't eat oil.
Not really. So we're just not used to it. But again, that kind of comes down to what it's like you're used to eating, you know? I will tell you, just from looking at this right now, we have not touched these as you have seen. And this is the Light Life one. And again, 17 grams of fat. They're pretty similar in fat, but I feel like the Beyond one is letting go a little bit more grease. Juicier a little bit. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
We'll see. Also, it recommends on here that you cook the burgers for 4 minutes on each side. We go a little bit more.
I like mine to have a crisp.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you don't get that at 4 minutes.
Right.
And if you cook them on too high, they just burn and they don't cook through.
Right.
So for us, we modify it a little bit, especially for my taste. I've played around with these enough now that I go almost like 7 minutes
on each side.
And
I think you can really overdo it. So
I like to get like a really nice like thick crustiness on it. So when I bite into it, it's like kind of more textures along the way.
So I have found these at, and when I say these two, I mean the sausages now as well, but the, where have I found them? Whole Foods, in the refrigerated section for Whole Foods. Sprouts in the frozen section with all the meat. Vons, which is also Safeway, with the meat, not frozen, just like meat. And where else have we seen these now? I hear that some Costco's have them. Now I have not seen that personally, but I've heard that they come in like a 4 or 5 pack there. But we'll see where that's at. You know, I don't think it's everywhere. I've heard some Walmarts too, but I have not personally seen them there either yet. But they're becoming very, very popular for sure. Now, Light Life is also like, again, a popular brand. They're really popular for like their hot dogs. I like their Smart Tenders. Those are from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has those with their Light Life ones. Those are really good. But overall, I feel like you can find Light Life products at those same places too. Again, for like the protein that they like come, it's pea protein primarily. Usually is what it's going to be when it's not soy, you know, in it. How's it going?
Sausages needed a roll.
Okay. I've just never been a big sausage person, but I will admit that they do, you know, give dishes some good flavor. Like, I know it's good in like spaghetti, like make a sauce. And I know breakfast, of course. You've just been more of a fan of it than me personally. But all right, so comparing the sausages, the Light Life is 220 calories and the Beyond one is 190. So overall, the Beyond is a little bit less on both, but not by a whole lot. They look good. They really do. Fat content 12 and 12. Carbs, the Light Life is 12 and the Beyond is 5. And the protein is 16 on each. Again, soy-free, gluten-free, made with primarily pea protein and oil. Now, I will say, I tried to pick like similar flavors and stuff. The Light Life is Italian flavored, and the Beyond Meat is hot Italian. So, I mean, we'll see if it's a big difference there, but that's what they had. I think they had an original too. I will say, overall, the price point on, like, because they can vary wherever you're at, but the Beyond Meat burgers, typically where we are in California, they're $5.99 for 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the package and how it comes. The sausages are typically $8.99. That's just what we see to be the case now. There's times they're on sale. Like, actually, this last week, I got them at Sprouts for 20% off, plus I had a coupon for an additional, like, $3 off. Yeah. So I couldn't really beat that, but that's usually the price point. That's a little high, but it's also, they're pretty good. I mean, I know the burgers are pretty good.
They are pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially for like the summertime, like.
Are you trying it up, or is it good?
No, I'd say this is good. For the summertime, you want that kind of barbecue atmosphere, especially if, like for me, I had the Beyond Beef sausages at my store barbecue.
Yeah.
There was a store barbecue and they ran, and this was my hot dog alternative.
And that's so cool that like you can do that now, and like you can be with everyone else, and it's okay. That's cool.
And it's that really good in-between food when you want something other than a salad. Or you want something other, you want to do that more traditional, maybe childhood feeling food. Because I was growing up on hot dogs.
On hot dogs. No, it's true. And I mean, there's also, you know, on one hand, we could call this vegan junk food, right? But on the other hand, again, I feel like that's a relative term of depending on the type of diet someone follows. This may be exactly what you're looking for, or it could be exactly what you're trying to stay away from. It just, it's hard to say. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Overall, I think they're a great source of protein. I just threw that fork. But I really enjoyed them. But they're not something, again, though, that I do have, you know, every day or anything. I think I'd get kind of sick of just something that heavy, though, too, you know? I mean, they're pretty filling.
They're very filling.
Yeah.
And I would say on the oil side,
they're a
you
little,
guys kind of see what's going on. There's oil here, and we just don't eat that much oil.
No,
like,
that's just for us personally.
Yeah.
But I love that they've made them. I like that they're super popular now. And the Beyond Meat specifically, now they've got their Beyond ground beef.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, guys.
We're making meatloaf.
That's true, huh? You could definitely like try to recreate some of those like favorites, you know? I don't know, like I think it's really cool that they're coming out with a bunch, and for the most part, there's not really any fails. Like on the Beyond Meat ones, because again, they were kind of first with this and have done well. Like it tastes good. Now also, I have not seen any of the sausage ones being sold at fast food places yet. However, the Beyond Meat burger, you were probably seeing this go around, is being sold now at many fast food and restaurant chains out there, which is really cool too.
Thanks, Del Taco.
Thanks, Del Taco. Thanks, Carl's Jr. And there's also the Impossible Burger. If you're thinking of that one right now and why we don't have that, I'd love to have that for you guys. I would love to. I kind of think it's the best one, hands down, that I've ever had.
Pretty good.
It's amazing.
That's pretty good.
But it's not in stores yet, at least where we are. It's not. But that's sold at some restaurants, and now at Burger King. They're doing the Impossible Whopper. I've heard mixed things, though, on how it's being done there, but it just, you know, it's there.
Well, if you want the Impossible Burger, the best
Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory did it.
It's good.
Perfect.
It's good. This is starting to get a little more greasy looking. This is the Beyond one.
Yeah.
That one's a little bit
Greasier,
more. A little
absolutely.
more.
Well, those are.
Are those good?
I think they're through.
Are these two?
Pretty much.
All right, I'm gonna turn it off.
Turn it off.
Hot. All right. So again, real quick, guys, can you see this? I hope you can. Beyond one. Beyond. So on this side over here, and then the Light Life to Light Life. Let's just give it a whirl.
So. At first glance, Beyond Meat is greasier. Like just
on both of them.
While cooking on both of them together, like the Lifelite sausage honestly just looks like it's crisp through, where the Beyond Meat kind of looks like it's more just saturated, juicy.
I'd also say that the burger of the Beyond one looks a little bit more pink, just now that it's done. Then the Light Life one looks more like maybe a little more traditional brown. Not bad, but a little bit. We've had this, but you know.
I'm okay with having it.
I haven't had it in a while though. That's good. That smell though, completely gone now.
Right. That smell completely 100% cooks off.
That is good. It is good. It's just good. Okay, let's get into this. I'm excited. Okay, honestly, opening it up, like cutting into it, I know you can't see that well. It kind of still looks a little bit like raw to me.
A little bit.
But I don't think it is. I think it's just kind of how it appears. Let's try.
Definitely far more
It's good.
texture based. And like it's breaking up more like it's crumbled
Yeah,
together.
I agree.
Where the other one is more like married together.
I completely agree. Like it's good, and I would say they're very comparable in flavor. But you're right. Like this kind of almost crumbles in your mouth than this one.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. Getting a little more since it's our first timers here. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. I like it. Let me try this one again though to like compare it. Yeah, I think this one in overall has a little bit more flavor, a little bit. I personally like this one a little bit more.
Yeah, now we didn't season these either.
No,
we
didn't do
cooked them the
anything.
way out of the package. So.
Didn't do anything.
But I think that's something we're just knowing it.
Yeah.
I would season it differently because I wouldn't just cook it plain normally. I would.
Or you could add like cheese to it, like vegan cheese to it.
Right.
Yeah, I think this one a little bit, but I would totally buy this again.
Absolutely.
It's not bad. Whatever's cheapest, get it.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's try these sausages. This is all new for me. If you've had any of these, definitely leave in the comments like your thoughts too. Sausage in general, like the concept of it, even we ate plenty of meat before going vegan years ago, but sausage was not one of them for me. Like I just never took to it. It grosses me out. You did, okay.
I was a dirty person in my
For me, it just wasn't, I don't know.
All right.
Okay, so Beyond.
Yep.
It looks like the little thingies in sausage. Like, what are those thingies? Like the little bits?
Well, sausage normally has like onions and like seasoning and stuff like that in it.
And you can eat the casing?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
And this is the hot one? Hot.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got a little kick.
Yeah, it's got some spice to it actually. It's really good with mustard.
You can put some. You
Oh no, I get it, but I'm just saying.
I'll let you finish them. It's not bad, and it definitely doesn't have. Okay, I have had sausage in the past. Like I said, I just never really took to it, but I've had it. It's got those little bits of things in it that like you bite on wrong. It's just terrible. That's what I remember about sausage.
Do you want to know what those are?
Not really.
Okay, cool.
But I will say I like this more because it doesn't have those things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cartilage.
Ew.
Yeah, this doesn't have cartilage.
That's
in it.
gross. Okay, let's try. Let's try this Light Life one.
All right.
Okay, so this is Italian, but not necessarily hot. It smells like something like that. It is reminiscent.
Doesn't have like the meatier chunks in it, like they're.
Okay, I actually like the Light Life one more, but maybe it's because it's not as sausage-like.
Right.
Yeah.
It's more, the texturing is far more thin or smaller.
Yeah.
It's funny, I just said meatloaf not too long ago. It almost has like the
Yeah.
same texturing you would find in like a real fine meatloaf.
Yeah, I agree.
I
actually prefer that one. It's definitely not hot in like the Beyond one, so I mean it is a little different in flavor, just to be fair, but...
I would cook the Life longer.
Life. You keep saying it.
Life.
Life. Uh-huh.
I would cook it longer though.
Okay.
And crisp it through more. Maybe even at a higher temperature.
Okay. I like
So
it.
I'd cook it a little bit different, but no, it's very good. It's just a different style. It's almost like I would want the Beyond Meat sausage in a bun. like
Okay.
hot dog style or hot link style in a bun. Where if I was like putting it on a sausage or cutting up sausage into like a pasta dish,
Yeah.
I would want the light life. Gosh, that's nice. In that kind of dish.
I like it.
So I could see how the dishes would be split on it, but they're both good.
What's your favorite? Or can you say a favorite because it's just two different things to you?
The sausage is two different things.
Okay. Okay.
Sausage is two different things. Yeah. The burger,
The Beyond one.
I'm still beyond you
Yeah.
on the burger.
I agree.
It's just gonna be texture-wise more what I'm looking for in a hamburger.
It's good though.
And
again, I was telling you the price points of the Beyond ones, and I think the Light Life sausages are a little bit higher, I think, but they're pretty much the same. There it is. I like it.
I love these guys.
I know.
I don't consider this healthy.
But neither is real sausage, and so it is what it is.
I don't consider these healthy at all,
Yeah.
but I truly enjoy
Yeah, that's great.
these and Breakaway. And I don't think this is a staple for me by any means. Like I'm gonna have these all the time. But when I have them, I truly am indulging.
Yeah.
Because they're good. They feel fatty.
They fill you up.
They feel like I'm being bad.
Right.
So yeah, but no, they're both really good.
Cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this taste test. We will do more for you in the future. Let us know. Again, sound off what you want to see next, and we will do our best to make that happen.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but please give this video a thumbs up, guys. We really appreciate it. And we will see you very, very soon.
Bye, guys.
Hot.
I got the wet in my chair.
My armpits. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got under titty sweat.
Oh, that's just a norm.
Hold on.
You dumbass. Ah, shut the up.
Oh my god, what the
I actually got it.
Yeah, you almost took it with you. Stupid.
Gotcha, bitch. Holy shit. That was the first try and everything. Anyway.
If you don't taste the sausages, you gotta have your mustard.
What?
I feel like we're in the desert.
How hot do they want it?
How hot you want? Be hot, mother. Yeah.
Go a little higher as you can. Not too high, stupid.
You mother. Between your farts smell like shit. Getting my nipple fucking tore off. Not having fun anymore.
I'm not having fun anymore. I think we did it.
Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody. Is that how you go? Hey, hi.
How you doing?
Welcome back.
Ugh.
Down here playing hacky sack with dishes and shit.